Good morning. Good morning. It's Queen Shebah. Welcome to another live in the Positive Vibes community. I missed y'all. How you doing? Hey, hey. So it's Friday, and yeah, it's been some kind of week. But I said I will not let another day go by without showing up and saying hello and spreading some positivity in this world with any occasion gifts. So if you are here, please say hello. I am over here with stuff behind me. I started gathering some items and they are tailored to girls. So we are going to um, pretty much talk about the importance of gifting children again, because that's what I children's gifts. And we have already said that the psychological benefit of surprising your loved ones is to enhance bonding, which also strengthens emotional connections and well being. I'm here for it. I hope you are too. So, I started gathering some things and I was like, what am I going to do with all these items? So, I did have like some plushies. So, I got a couple of plush pillows. Um, I have a couple of toys. So, we are going to revamp. Good morning, Miss Amanda. How are you today? Thank you so much for joining. So I hope that the weather is nice where you are. It has been raining all morning, but the children got off to school really well, and I have been preparing to get on here with you all. So, yes, I'm going to jump in because you're going to see me moving around. I said, you know what? If this live goes a little bit longer than normal, then I'm okay with that because I'm here to make up my time with you this week. So, what I have this morning is a cute little desktop, what you call them, laptop holders. So, it has the little flap right there, and it also has a pocket in the back. And so, we are going to utilize this as our base. Yes, TGIF. You're good. So am I. So am I. I'm so excited. Again, putting gifts together is a moment of relaxation, a moment of creativity and excitement. So it's like all these different emotions, and it has been a few days. So I said, come on, Queen, let's do it. So again, thank you so much for joining me, Miss Amanda. So I am not going to put this inside of a box or anything. I have taken a piece of tissue paper, which is going to, excuse me, be our base um, as we wrap it. So I didn't want it to just be sitting on the bottom, at least the bottom of the gift, it will be covered. Okay. But real quick, taking everyday items, putting them together to make sure they make sense. That is our mission. And we want to make sure that they use, reuse, and recycle the items inside the gift. That is the story behind gifts from Inspirations by Sheba. So we have some cute socks. Excuse me. I haven't been talking to nobody really. Y'all the first one. You the first one, Miss Amanda, that gets to hear my voice out loud for real today. So I just want to tuck these socks in because I do want them to know that they're multicolor. So we'll flip one up and flip one down. Okay. So that's going to be the back of the gift. It's going to be quick and simple. Cute little notebook that says good vibes only. We are going to place it right there. See how it sits so nicely. So all I can say is they're going to be trying to figure out what kind of animal is this, and they're going to open it up. Maybe I'll try to keep the ears up, but it is a little cat. Can you see the nose and the whiskers? Little kitty cat. So we're going to put this good vibes journal here, and it just it has the colored cover, but the inside is just plain. And again, a lot of times you may see my gifts have notebooks in them, tablets and such, because I am so big on us expressing ourselves. And sometimes you may not have a place to write that stuff down. So starting from the children on up, we're going to make sure that they have something that they can express themselves in, keep it, go back to it, add to it, all that good stuff. And I'm not sure. Let's see, does it tell us how many pages? 50. So there's 50 creative ideas that can go in here. Love it. Next, we are going to add a little bit of candy. Now, I'm not really big on candy, but because it was readily available, we're going to add this candy here so they can express themselves and they can stop and have a little snack. Uh-oh, what's going on? What is that? Okay, I don't know. It was some kind of notification from the computer. But we have the Sour Patch Kids, and guess what? The Sour Patch lip gloss and lip balm. So we are going to add that there. And of course, we got to put in something for them to write with. Now, hopefully they have a pencil sharpener. But just in case they don't, we are going to add in this pen so it won't slow them down from being creative. And I think we can just slide this right down in here. And we can take a little bit of tape. And I have my large tape here, so I went ahead and cut off some pieces so that we can be ready. Thank you, Miss Amanda. So those are some cute items. Yes. So I wanted these to stand up here. So I'm just going to take this down. Maybe you can't see me. Come down a little bit. I'm just going to put a little piece of tape right across these pencils to keep them stationary. And maybe we can do like a stair step. Okay. They got a little design. And we will take another piece of tape. And we're just going to connect here from the candy to the notebook. And then I'm going to take this piece of tape and roll it. And we're going to put it on the back of the lip gloss. And that is going to stick right on. Okay. So this gift is really done. So we are going to just take our, yes, it should be big enough. We're going to take our paper. I'm going to pick up our gifts. Uh-oh. I forgot I had a piece of tape on the computer right here. And it done got stuck. Let's see. Okay. So it didn't tear our paper. Thank you. So this is just one of the gifts that I had in mind. Not gonna take much, right? It doesn't take much to make gifts. It really doesn't. And so coordinating the colors, making sure the items make sense, make sure they're gonna use them. So whoever gets this gift, they can even use this laptop holder to hold their phones, whatever they want. Okay. Looking cute. All right. So we're gonna gather at the top. I am using my trusty yarn today. I do have a I guess I can just use this to hold it in place until we get our bow made. Cello. Okay, let me turn it to me, y'all. I'm struggling sometimes with this cello. Okay. Okay, trying to make sure we got enough for our side. I'm going to just go ahead and tie this off. We're going to close our side and then we'll make our bow. Okay. So I am simply going to close up these ends here. Put this tape in here. But again, we talked about reasons to give children. Number one was positive reinforcements to reward kind behavior, effort, or emotional growth. School is well in order, right? And so the children have began taking tests, quizzes, different assessments. And so this will be a wonderful time to just get your children something nice. They've been doing what they're supposed to be doing. And so these everyday items will be great to give your children any time of the year, starting now. Again, rewarding their kind behavior, effort, and emotional growth. Some children may have just stopped crying, going to the classroom. Yeah, it's a month. Sometimes it does take 30 days for some children to adjust to new environments, new people. And so again, as parents, we must slow down and acknowledge our children for the small things that truly count and make a big difference in their day, in their life, right? So that's exactly where my head was going when I said, hey, let's make these gifts for kids. And let's definitely go back and highlight the reasons to give children. So the number 2 reason to give children was building memories. Small gifts can mark special everyday moments. You see what I'm saying? Yes. So we're past the first day of school, but the children have definitely entered, like I said, in having different assessments. And maybe your children are even into sports. Football season has started. And that's another thing. If they have been maintaining their grades so that they can maintain their playing time and all that good stuff, come on, just think about it. They'll be so excited, like, oh my, you was paying attention to me, huh? Yes, I sure was. I sure am. So you just never know. And that's the thing. Once you start children recognizing that they can and will be recognized all throughout the year, not just Christmas, not just Easter, then they'll start putting in a bit more work, a bit more effort into being their best self. So that's what my shirt says this morning. And this is something that I tell my children every day. And this is something that I have told thousands of other children who I have taught in my years of life. Be your best self. And sometimes being your best self may not be that easy, but having that reminder. We all get upset, right? We all have days of trouble, whether it's you just don't feel like going or whatever. But when you play it back and say, hey, I'm supposed to be being my best self today, then it sparks something. That turned out so stinking cute. Okay. I'm loving it. So now we're going to make a bow for this real quick. And I'm just filling these 2 colors. Okay. we're going to go ahead and make a nice little bow for this gift. So, Miss Amanda, do you have any plans for the weekend? I do see that some of the creators or gift designers in the community have been participating in different events and such. So my question to you is, do you have anything planned with popping up with your gifts? The new month is coming. And Grandparents' Day is September the 8th. It's September the 8th every year. And so I do have some small gifts. And I was like, is the weather going to be nice? And let me get out this weekend. Like, that would be really good. Be really good. No, just relaxing because my allergies have been kicking my butt. Oh my goodness. Blessings to you. My children, they're getting better, but when the season changes and it be hot and it's cold, bless their hearts. But today was a better day. But we've been doing nasal spray and allergy meds and then the little cough syrup and stuff at night just to help them rest, and to make sure that it's not a cold, but there's been no fever, they have been doing pretty good, but it is definitely to be expected with them when this weather start weathering. I don't know if that's going to, I think that'll be enough. Okay. So we're going to tie this off, and I think I just want to, because this is such a cute, colorful gift, that I may split this and curl this in. But we are going to tie it off with a little yarn. So, we can use yarn, Chanel stems, also known as pipe cleaners. Some people use I don't know why I keep forgetting the name. The ties, the things that you can pull. Zip ties, that's what it is. Zip ties. But me, I'm going to definitely use what I got the most. And I'll be having a whole bunch of yarn. But I do hope that you feel better, Miss Amanda. It tried to get me last year. I was like, I normally don't be affected, but baby. So I'm praying that I even stay well. Because it creep up on me sometimes. My immune system, it's been so strong. And I know I've been out of the classroom for a while. But definitely being around a lot of people all the time, it definitely builds you up a little bit. So blessings to you. You're so welcome. So yeah, so let's just tie this bow on. And I simply, I just simply tie it like a normal bow. Like you tie your shoes. Boom. And then we're going to go ahead and pull our bow apart. And these gifts can be, of course, for any occasion, or they could be in preparing for Christmas, birthdays, all of that good stuff. We're just working to be even more prepared this 2025. Still got some time left. So that's what I've just been doing. Just been working to just keep making gifts with what I have. I have not been out shopping. I just say hats off to those who have been able to catch those sales. Kudos to you. Okay, so yeah. I'm just gonna go up. I was gonna ducktail it. I'm like, for what, girl? We're going to curl these. Okay. Simply opening the scissors. You're gonna start from the top and drag to the bottom. Okay. Again. 2 more times. And our last one. Oh my goodness, that just came out so stinking cute. So stinking cute. Okay, so good vibes. And there we go. All right, so that's one gift of the day. I appreciate 4 watching and 2 likes. If you'd be so kind, please like the live. It helps me grow. It helps us grow. Positive vibes community. This is my mommy. Probably like, are you live? She be trying to she be trying to text me. But give me just a moment. Hey, I'm back. Thank y'all so much. Me and Mama have our morning check-ins. She be trying to do it before I go live, but she didn't do it today. But we have some cute items, and I was like, what else can I do? What else can I put together? So I had this Frozen. This is shampoo and this is body wash. Okay. So shampoo, body wash with the pen. Then we have the nice little nail set. Okay. So this can be like bedtime, playtime. I also had another silk bonnet for girls. Now it did come with two. I would have loved to keep it in the box, but it's a 2-pack all over, so I don't want the people to be like, where my other one? You ain't get but one. But it's a nice little bonnet. I actually did buy some of these for my daughters, and they've lasted pretty long. But I'm just gonna put a plug in this. Baskets by Trinka daughter. She hand makes bonnets. I think my son took mine. I really think he did. But her daughter's business is called The Bonnet Junkie. You can find her. I'm gonna put it in the chat. You can find her on TikTok, The Bonnet Junkie. And when I say the material that she uses is so nice. If you also give her the measurements of your head, she can do it tailored just to you. But she does have the different sizes, you know, like the general sizes that you can pick from if you don't know your measurements. But shout out to Baskets by Trinka and her daughter. Okay. So let's see. I had all this like unicorn stuff. Now, this is a set of 2 face coverings and lanyards in a reusable storage tin. This is a mask set. And this is a great time. Like the allergies are going up and down because the weather has been hot and cold. And I send my children that do suffer with the allergies or have been suffering with the allergies. I've been sending them to school with the mask and telling them, put the mask on, because when you're inside those classrooms, it just seemed like it just get this thickness from everybody's breath and stuff. And so I told them, like, you put your mask on, then you'll be breathing your own little air. And wearing that mask does help their nose to not run so much because they're not inhaling all the extra particles that's in the room. So I am going to say that masking up is still really good, especially when you're having sinus trouble. So that's something else. I'm not sure if I'm going to put that with this, but I was thinking, I'm like, how well is this going to? So we have this butterfly pillow, and it's really taking up the whole. It's taking up the whole thing. So this pillow does have one of the little tags, yes, that we can peel off. If I can leave the tags on, I will. As a matter of fact, let me just cut it. Let's just do that. So we're just going to cut that price off since the sticker wants to be stubborn. Got my little trash bag hanging on my chair here. Doing our best to keep it clean. And so let's see, because this could definitely be like sleep time. I'm going to see if it's going to work. Oh, maybe if I put it in the basket the right way. And it's so soft. So soft. So we have this, right? So maybe they don't need the, well, yeah. You can get both. I think both can go. We're going to do our best to fit this in. Maybe the front. Maybe we can come put this on the back, and that will help the gift stand up as well. I did not use any stuffing. I just went ahead and put the pillow down in there, and it is serving quite well. So maybe I could stick that there. We'll take that little tag off of there. And I'm also going to just put a little piece of tape so that I can control this tag here. Go control this tag. We'll do this. Okay. So we are controlling the tag. There we go. So we have the body wash. I mean the shampoo back here. And we have the bubble bath. Now they are going to have to read because I am going to put this loofah on here, but that is not the body wash. It's the shampoo. Okay. And we could throw in our bonnet. Oh, what if we top it off like this? I don't want to stretch it further than what it actually is. But just a little pull down. Oh, look at there. Look at there. Now that's cute. It's 12 o'clock on the dot. Okay. So it is a comfy spa gift. All right. I think that's it. I think that's enough. So they got the pillow. They have the nail set. We have some body wash, shampoo, and a loofah. And that bonnet is sitting up there so cute. I am loving it. Okay, now what we can do right here is put a bit of, oh, do I have this little unicorn? Oh, maybe we can add the little unicorn. Is that going to be too much? It's going to be too much. We'll put that over here with the other unicorn stuff. So we got all this pink and purple going on. I have a little bit of pink paper. So we can go in and stuff where we have holes. Yeah. Cute. And that's going to help keep that in place as well. All right, let's wrap this baby up. Look at us. We have done 2 gifts. I know I was talking. It didn't take us 30 minutes to make the 2 gifts, but I appreciate you sticking in here with me. Right. I thought I already had another piece of purple cut, but let's cut another piece of purple yarn. We'll just cut 2. All right, so yes, this is going to be great for any occasion or just because. Seriously. Okay. Turns out pretty cute. So let's get her wrapped here. I continue to work on making more boy gifts. Like, it just seemed like when I would shop, I find more things for girls, and most of the gifts that are custom requests are for girls too. So bless the little boys. I was looking, I do have some pillows that are boy related, and so we're gonna work on those a little later. I just continue to gather items so that we can keep making gifts. Okay, so another reason to give children is to support exploration. And this gift does just that. Having a little nail spot in here falls under different items that the children can use. And we are encouraging creativity and curiosity. And I can say my daughter, my youngest daughter, she loves nails. Um, She loves to buy them. She loves to paint her nails. I told her that's something that she can definitely continue learning, and she could be one of the best nail techs around. All right. So we're going to cut this tape if it's going to let me. Cut this tape, yes. And we're going to go ahead and secure our sides. And I do my best to fold and make it look as seamless as possible. And pull it to the back. Seamless as possible. Well, I thought I was going to take it under the bottom, but we are going to just take it around. But let's do the other side. And so gift supporting exploration is great for any time of the year. We want to continue to encourage our children to just express themselves, be themselves, and express themselves, get to know themselves, right? And so if you know that the child likes nails, then this will be a really great gift for her. All right, now we're going to secure the bottom, and she's going to be ready for a bow. So I greatly appreciate you joining today. No matter how long you stay, you are appreciated here in the Positive Vibes community. Okay. Let's do the other side. All right, there she is. And I did pull the bonnet over it just a little bit. Kind of looks like a little head to me. All right, let's go with, since it's the royal purple, let's go with the lilac. Is this lilac? Does it have the name on here? Oh, lavender. I was close. I was close. So we haven't made a bow like this in a while. No, I actually want to make the folded bow. Let's do that. So let's see how big. Okay, so we're going to count down. We can do 6 or 8. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to snip. Snip. Okay. We're not really snipping. My goodness. Then we're going to cut a little bit for our tail. Now, is that bow gonna be? It's gonna be pretty big. All right. I guess grab their attention. Okay, I'm trying to figure out what did I cut with these scissors for them not to be cutting. All right. So next we're going to fold in half. We're gonna cut at I guess it's a 90-degree angle, but you do want to leave just a bit in the middle so that you can have room to gather it and it have a little bit of support. Okay. We're simply going to take our ribbon, and you can use a Chanel stem, a pipe cleaner. Okay. You can use the zip tie, however you want to do it. Thank you, Miss Amanda, for the hearts. I appreciate you. So we're going to put it right in the middle. We're going to tie it off. And we're going to pull it so it can be tight, right? And when I'm using yarn, I do like to go around twice and then tie off in the back. We're going to double tie it. Okay, so now we have our bow, and we can keep that yarn there that we use. Then we're going to add our bow, tie it in the back just like you tie your shoe. Okay, now we're going to pull our bow apart. I'm going to adjust the tails so that they can fall down. Let's see, can you see? Forward, backwards, forward and backwards. That's how I take them apart. Pull forward, pull backwards. And we did have an extra little piece of the tail from where we cut off. So I just cut that off too. You can pull that up and it can just be an extra piece of your bow. Okay, now we can curl these or just dovetail them. And they're laying pretty nicely. So I'll just say, let's go ahead and just dovetail. Come on, scissors. All right, and our paper doesn't need too much of a haircut, maybe just a little. Gift number 2. Gift number 2. And they get to use the bucket for whatever they want to hold, or even keep it for if they celebrate Halloween. That's coming up soon. So Boom. All right, so we got 2 gifts today. I'm gonna keep working. I'm gonna keep putting some together. Let's see. I really need to put all of these together so I could be done with all this stuff I just brought in here today. Use the noise. So I wanted to use this tray. And then I have a basket here. These are really, really cute. These are foil art. It's a Dollar General find. It's been a minute. But I just ran across them when I was out in the gift shed. I was like, oh, okay, I remember getting these. I just didn't know where I put them. And they were up under those pillows. All right. So we can use this beautiful pink bottom here to build. We got some unicorn items. So just as the butterfly pillow, we got this cute unicorn and rainbow pillow. I'm gonna see if this is going to be, if it's gonna be too big, we'll rethink it. Okay. But I was thinking we have a pillow. Let me cut off that tag, or at least the sticker. Okay. Take that one off. Okay, so I'm just thinking, I'm just in my head. All right, now this is a unicorn plush. I think it's one of the ones that you can wear, like the hooded ones. Okay, so that'll be a pillow and a blanket. And we're gonna put in some foil art. They might get 2. That's gonna help support the bag. Okay. All right, so that'll give them 2 activities to do. And then we have a unicorn little brush, little detangling brush. Take that sticker off. Then we also got a little unicorn. Isn't she cute? So let me get some paper. Put down a little paper. Maybe we'll use pink. Pink paper, pink. Uh-oh, hey ladies, I didn't see y'all come in. Hey KOK, how are you, beautiful? Amanda says, hello KOK. KOK says, hey Amanda. KOK says, pretty. Thank you. Can I take a pause and show you the 2 gifts that we made together, Miss Amanda and I? So this was the first one. This is a laptop holder, and we put in a journal and some candy and some matching lip gloss. We added some pencils, and in the back, we put some socks inside of the pocket so they'll know it's a pocket. Cute, any occasion gift, great for birthdays, surprises. I love you. Thank you, KOK. And then we did this one here where we used the pillow as the stuffing. It's a pillow just like this one, but it is butterflies, and we put in a nail kit for the little girl. We put some bubble bath inside. On the back, some shampoo, a body loofah, and we topped it off with a bonnet. Okay, so just like bedtime, spa, gifts, whatever, whatever. Cute for any occasion. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. Okay, I forgot I had some other little stuff back here, y'all. So I went in my shed and I'm just like, I am working to continue to put things together. Great idea with the pillow, so cute. Thank you. So I'm just working to just keep putting them together. Like I be rearranging stuff and moving stuff, and I said I need to make more gifts before I buy anything else, because I really be picking up some nice items, then I forget that I got them because I got some here, got some in the back. So we just been working to get them together. So yes, ma'am. So she got the blanket, she got the pillow, she's gonna have a little unicorn. We're going to, I think I need to add some paper. Let me add a little bit of paper here in the front because I want this stuff to sit up and make it look full. And we can just wrap it inside of the tissue paper. Okay, so we got a little tissue paper roll. Look at that. It's gonna fit right on down in there. We can use this other piece to come here. A little bit there. Okay. So we have a blanket, a pillow. We also have two play packs in the back, some foil play wraps. And I'm just using two. A lot of times I don't put two of things in gifts, but this needed a backer. So this is going to be our backer. Look at that. Put a little tape. Okay. And we can add our little unicorn there. Can y'all see? I don't know if the light kind of bright, huh? Okay. And want to add in the little unicorn brush because they may want to do their hair. That'll give me the opportunity to add a little tape to secure that. Yeah, it's definitely like restock time, you know. But I ain't there yet. I said I'm going to keep using what I got. I'm not going to run to the store. I would like some more glue dots. I said I may just order those on Walmart pickup. I usually let them bring that kind of stuff out to me. But I'm using my tape for now. We're gonna get it done. We're gonna get it done. I need to start doing that. What you need to start doing? What? Oh, this right here. Loving the wrap box. Thank you. Okay, so that's there. And since she has some hair accessories, I say let's give her this heart shape container with the little hair ties. I guess you can go there. And I'm trying to figure out what can we put here. I also have these little bracelets. Oh, I have this cup. I wanted her to have this cup. Okay, so maybe we can do this cup here. Ooh, coming together. Cup here. Mm, what else? Do I have anything else I want to put with this? It's kind of like I got a thing of bubbles. They're green right here. That's not. I think that may be it. I think that may be it. I just gotta fill this in though. Kind of put the little. You see where I cut that? But the little head is like right there. Um. Hmm. But thank y'all so much for joining me. Good morning, Beatrice. Good morning, Miss Beatrice. How are you today? Thanks for joining. So we are putting gifts together. So yes, we have talked about I need to start making baskets for future sales, trying to get a schedule set around babysitting. Got you. And you will. You will. You definitely will. I just know that I'm trying to like catch up, trying to. It has been a couple of years. Like, girl, you need to have some gifts ready. You need to have more than just a few. So I definitely have been working. I have began boxing up. Let's see. Can you see the boxes back there? So yes, those boxes um, are full of gifts because I've been like, I got to do it. You're great, Miss Beatrice. That's awesome. Happy Friday and welcome to the live. I appreciate you being here. Well, Queen Sheba is doing her best to continue showing up and spreading positivity in this world. Don't we need it? Yes. Thank you, KLK. But for real, I felt like I had been struggling while I was watching. I was watching, and I think I had got paralyzed for a minute just watching. Okay, watching it like, and I'm like, girl, now you don't watch everybody today, but how many gifts have you made? So I said, girl, I gotta hold you accountable, Queen Sheba. You can't just be watching; you gotta be doing too. So that's what's happening. That's what's happening. Now I just had this little. This is just a scrap. I wonder if I just to feel just to fill that hole, because I don't want to put anything else in there. So it could be like the pink carpet for the unicorn. Oh my goodness, that turned out pretty cute. So we got the cup, we got some bracelets, we got some headbands, we got the little combs. They want to comb their hair or even their little unicorn. We have a pillow, we have a blanket, and they have two activity packs in the back. Oh, I got to hurry and wrap this up and get it away from my children because baby, they're gonna be like, Ma, I want to buy it. I want to buy it. And it's so sweet. They be want to buy from me. And I do let them buy sometimes, but I'm like, keep your money, baby. So I did find a couple of items that I've already sat on their bed. I'm like, maybe they'll like this and just take this one little something and not want the whole gift. Um, but if they do, it makes me happy. Yes. So, Miss Beatrice, you say trying to get motivated for next season. Yes, ma'am. I know that some people are just jumping right into Valentine's. They're like, they're not doing anything for Christmas. They have begun their Valentine. Um, and I'm like, yes. So I make gifts and I put them out. I don't care what color they are um, when it's Valentine too. So even something like this, if she doesn't have a home by then, it's still going to be rather cool. Okay. But we want her to sell before Valentine. But again, we're putting everyday items together and we are putting them out there all year round and especially on the holidays. And even if they don't match the holiday color, baby, they might not even be looking for Valentine stuff. They may be looking for birthday or anniversary um kind of gift. So you got this, Miss Beatrice. Man, to say LOL. I know what you mean. I be doing the same thing. Okay. that came out nice. Thank you. Thank you, Miss Amanda. It really did. I'm so proud of myself because sometimes I be like, she don't put too much in there, you know. Two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine. There's 9 items in this gift. I mean, it turned out really nice. And so I'm like, okay, just 9 items. The price is gonna be the price. Right? Right. But it's really cute. Sadly, I don't think it's gonna make it with this paper that I have. I do have some bags. I don't really like the bags. Thank you, Miss Beatrice. I'm just saying, I really don't like the bag. But this one has two, and we're gonna drop this in a bag because I know, yeah, those pieces of paper are not gonna meet on the side. They're not gonna meet enough on the side. They're gonna come like halfway. Now because I have the big tape, I could just do that. But I don't feel like struggling either. But I am doing my best to make sure when I finish the gift, let's go ahead and wrap it. So we are going to take out one of the bags. Yeah, y'all know these bags. Dollar General, Dollar Tree, Family Dollar. They just kind of got like a little. I don't like them because they're not clear. They have like a little frost on them, but we're gonna make it work. We're gonna make it work. I'm wondering. Let's see, is this bag long enough for me to go sideways with it and put the bow on the side? I know putting the bow at the top is gonna make it definitely look taller. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that. So let's see if it's gonna sit flat. Okay. All right. But again, it's not always what we like, right? It's about the customer. And I know that they can see through it and customers don't get hung up on if it's all the way clear, if it's frosty a little bit. Now I'm just looking for the little ties that just came out. What happened to them? They done flew away. Huh. Okay, well, here we are with our trusty yarn. Yes, I'm gonna do my best to pull the bag to the back as much as possible, right? So they can see everything. Well, I said I'm gonna use what I got, so we got this bag that's gonna fit this tray. I'm gonna go ahead and tie it off. We'll take our tape and tighten the bottom. Let's see if I got any more pieces. Yep. Got a couple of pieces of tape left that have been pre-cut. I was trying not to make all that noise like sure. Hey, Miss Lisa, what Miss Lisa? Hey, Miss Lisa Bell, TGIF, hon. Thank you for joining, Miss Lisa. I was missing you. Miss Amanda says, hello, Lisa. KOK says, beautiful. Thank you. KOK says, hey, Lisa. Miss Lisa says, hey, Amanda. And she also says, hey, KOK. I'm loving all the positive vibes. Y'all really make me smile. So we're just going to take that piece of tape and bring it under. Bring it under. Okay, she's sitting cute. Try to get that bag a little tighter. Okay, and we can add a bow. So I had this scrap of yellow. I think I want to um, make a purple bow. And then I'm just going to add that yellow right in the middle. Hopefully this is long enough. All right. Miss Lisa says, KOK, pink and green. Are you all sorority sisters or are those just y'all colors? As Lisa Bell say, in the office today, Wi-Fi not so great. Understood. But thank you for showing up, Miss Lisa. Miss Lisa be on Facebook, YouTube. I love it. Okay, KOK said just my favorite colors. Okay. Because I did not pledge or anything like that. People think like, oh, you're not. I'm not. That's why I created the Positive Vibes community. This is my community. Yes, I appreciate y'all so much. And I just say, forgive me. Like, it seems like when I say, hey, I'm going to do Monday, Wednesday, Friday, y'all just don't know what happened on Wednesday. And when I thought about it, I was like, oh my goodness. Should I go live? It was like 7:30 after the day had actually calmed down. And I'll just be honest, that's what self-sabotage. It was like, girl, the day is done. The day is done. But I know y'all would have loved to see me. But it just was a day. So I said, let me show up Friday. And even if I'm on here a little longer, no matter if anybody's watching or not, I said, I'm going to show up so that I can make sure that there is another live for this week. So I greatly appreciate y'all. Now I'm just trying to make that like a little bow tie looking something. Okay. Some little bang. Oh, there on my other piece of purple. It had no fail. Okay, cool. So got a little yellow in there, and it does have a little yellow in the picture. I mean, in the pillow with the unicorns. Yes. You didn't pledge either? Gotcha. I mean, I know that the sororities do some great things in the community. I just never wanted to. I did finally go to college because at first I said I didn't even want to go to college, but I did. And when I went, I found out that you could, you could pay to pledge, and I was like, nah, because I just feel like, what kind of respect will you really get when you just pay and don't do, I was just like, I ain't with it. That's all. But nothing against them. Like, I just say hats off, and I support all those who are in sisterhoods and doing good. Like, yeah. But we got one over here on YouTube. We got a sisterhood on YouTube. What they know about it? What do they know about it? Okay, so we got a little pink and yellow going. Come on, scissors. Come on. Okay. Let's pull our bow apart a bit. Make us say something. Say, hey, look at me. Okay, and that yellow is just kind of like, poofing in the middle. I think it's fine. Okay, I'm going to let it be fine. It's like I want this gift to stand up a bit more. Seem like my bow is heavy on the. I'm trying to. I'm telling you, these bags, they're okay, but not my favorite. I'm gonna put a little bit of this bag. Okay, and there she go. And I used to challenge myself, girl, make 5 gifts a day. How many have we made today? 3. I think that's pretty good. So she's sitting together quite nicely. We'll just move her down here. Okay. I'm just going to keep working, y'all. If you do have to leave, I understand. I appreciate you either way stopping by and having that's more than I made today. Well, look, we is pushing through. And I truly believe that Miss Beatrice is on here because if I done sat here and made 3 gifts, it's pushing her. It's pushing her too. She said she needs some motivation. Ain't that right, Miss Beatrice? Are you getting it? Are you getting it? We are here to support one another, right? So you showing up today, you have motivated me. And so I truly pray that you receive it back. Look, some days I may do good and make 1. Okay. So this squishy kitty corn pillow. Oh my goodness. She is so stinking cute. Isn't she? So there's a cuddly crew. You see there's some other ones that you can find. But we're going to keep that sticker on there. We're just going to come here though and cut this $8 off. Yeah, I probably could have did a sticker, but I'm like, yeah, we're going to snip that. Okay, she is so cute and she just gets so wide. That's right. You're motivating me. Come on, Miss Beatrice. I love it because we are here for one another. Yes. Yes, yes, and yes. Okay, so we're going to make this a simple gift just like we did the other one. But I'm like, should she be in something? I did have... my kids had them colored all over this box. Okay. Maybe not that one. Okay, I have this box. Okay. Now I do have some purple. Wrapping paper, and I also have some pink wrapping paper. Thank you, Miss Lisa. That's right. You are motivating me. Okay, I read that one. Thank you. And then I have this one with the stars on it. Pink paper with purple, blue, yellow, and white stars. She is pretty purple. So if I do decide to use this box, I only brought it in here. I was like, ooh, this is a lot of work. This is a lot of work, y'all. Okay, so that's probably why my scissors ain't cutting. I've been cutting cardboard with it. Okay, telling on myself. But we can cut these sides away. I hit myself in the mouth. I'm okay. We can cut these sides away, and that can help support the bottom, which I had already put a whole nother box in here to support. So I guess I had this idea to use this box and never did. So we're going to use it today. All right. So we have the pieces down here in the box. It's going to support it. That means that we're not going to have to use that much newspaper. All right. So let me clear just a moment while we wrap this. Oh, I forgot this. I had this little unicorn pouch. That could have went in there. It's okay. I don't know if I'm gonna go back and add it or not, but I remember pulling it aside because I was thinking of that gift. Either way, y'all know how we do. All over the place sometimes. All right. So purple is going to be, and then we'll see what other items is going to um, go in here with this pillow. We're gonna work it out. So again, you may not have a basket readily available, but I'm sure there's a box somewhere. If you catch, I think it was a live last week. It was a live last week where I took some cardboard pieces and just made a box out of that. Like we can do it. We can do it. You know we can. We'll make some stuff happen. But I say hats off to those who racked up on the baskets when the baskets were on sale. I can't even remember. I know it was this, just a few months ago. But baby, yeah, I didn't get them. So I'm using boxes and whatever else I can. So we're gonna wrap this as quickly as possible without tearing up the paper. This is some Dollar Tree paper. You have to be mindful of how you use what you got, depending on where it comes from. You might have to be a bit more careful. Yes. Okay. So I usually bring my pieces around. Do my best to make it as neat looking as possible. But it don't have to be perfect. Remember that. It doesn't have to be perfect. All right. Okay, we'll do the other side the same way. So let's see if I can. So this is pretty much what I'm doing. Pulling the pieces. Pull that one in. Pull this one in. And most of the time it does work out, like for you to just straighten out the side and then just fold it. Fold it down. Or fold it up. I just tried to pull the box up so that you can see exactly what I'm doing here. Okay. And that piece is going to come over. And sometimes you may have to like roll it up so that you can make sure you are touching your box with the tape. Let's see. I have it in my pieces. Yeah. So again, us creators, we're not going to let anything stop us when we have something on our mind that we want to get accomplished. And I knew that I did not have a basket that was going to be wide enough. Look at that. Look at that. We'd be eyeballing stuff. Be like, that's going to work. That's going to work. It worked, y'all. So now we have our box wrap. And okay. Depending on what I'm going to put on here, depends on if I'm going to need anything. But even though this is a big box, I wanted to make it simple. I have this Mud Puppy puzzle. It's 100 pieces. So cute. Now it does have a price that's on the back. So Let me get my little sticker canister. I thought everything was going to be able to be cut off. But give me just a moment. I'm going to say drop your favorite color. Drop your favorite color in the chat. I'll be right back. Ooh, did that rhyme? Drop your favorite color in the chat. I'll be right back. Drop your favorite color in the chat. I'll be right back. I'm here, y'all. Most of you all should know by now my favorite color is blue and purple. Blue, and purple. Okay, well, look at you. Huh. This could be our backer. Just to give it a little something. Huh. It sure can. It can, huh? Let's see. Get the slide down in there right. Okay. Because we want to make it simple so they can color. Oh, do I want to go on top? What else did I have? I wanted to put this cup in here. Okay. Nice cup. May stain. So this was Walmart. Okay, this must, yeah, the dollar cups. Okay, take that sticker off. So we want her to be able to play. I don't like that sitting up there. Okay, maybe. Okay, so the box. Okay, let me try. Because the cardboard under here is doing something. Maybe that should be the back. Okay. So I'm just going to move this up. Put this back here. Okay, let's try this again, y'all. You know, we get to adjusting stuff. Okay. Okay, now that's fitting a bit better. What else can we put in here? So she has a nice comfy pillow. She can do a puzzle or she can color. She can have her drink with her. Now this is the princess, the little hopper thing. I'm trying to remember what I wanted to go with this. So this is for 6 plus. No, this is 4 plus. Let's see what this says. Oh, I ain't even put the thing on the back. This is for ages 6 to 99. Okay, so we're not gonna want to put this. And yeah, so keep that in mind when you are creating gifts, that they are age appropriate. And of course, the 4-year-old can bounce on this, but the 4-year-old is not going to be ready for this. Okay, so we could use that for something else. Okay, so she has a puzzle, she has a pillow, she has the play, the foil play. What else? Do we want to put the mask? I don't think so. Trying to see what else. What else can I put in here for her? I do have another unicorn blanket. Should we run with that? So the blanket looks like this. Oh, okay, so it's not hooded. So it's just the unicorn is like in the middle. That's what that little piece is right there. Okay. Okay. But I think the pillow and blanket is gonna be it. So pillow, blanket, yep, color, get you a snack, do your puzzle. What y'all think? Let me know in the chat. Y'all think that'll be good? We can call it a gift. Pillow, blanket, puzzle, foil art, and a tumbler. So this is what it's looking like, y'all. Pillow, water bottle, puzzle, blanket, and art. What y'all think? That's good? That pillow is so stinking cute. It's so cute. It's so cute. And when I tell you my children really enjoy pillows, stuffed animals, all of this, honey, I'm going to have to hurry up and put this stuff away. So I'm going to simply add a piece of tape from here to here. Okay. So that's securing that there. It doesn't seem like a lot of this is going to move around, but we do want to secure it. Oh. We'll take a piece of tape, and from this tag, I'm just going to go straight up and down with this piece of tape. So it can look like a seamless gathering. And we can come, we could do the same thing. We can make it look seamless here too, huh? Doesn't take much. I guess we're going to have to put this one in the bag too. So we do have a little paper coming out the front. We'll fill in this spot right here. Fill in that little hole. You can put a little tissue back here as well. Maybe just a little bit on the side here since we got it pretty much going all the way around. There she is. I don't know about this. I think I just need to tuck this in because I don't like how they're just sticking out. Okay. Oh, how many gifts? 1, 2, 3, 4 gifts. Look at us. Look at us. Four gifts. Okay, here we go. And this might be it, y'all, because I'm getting thirsty and a little hungry. So we pretty much have gone over about 30 minutes more than normal. Unless y'all want me to do one more, I'll do one more. Just for you. Okay. So let's get this down in here. It should fit. You know, usually when we eyeball things, they come out pretty well. And when they don't, We figure something out. Oh, look at that. Okay. So I'm thinking I want to come to the right. Well, it's my left. You're right. So you want them to be able to see the puzzle. Hmm. Okay, we're just gonna use our little red to secure it in place for a moment. Okay, that'll give us an opportunity to tape down our sides. I am gonna have to cut a little bit more tape. Ready? 1, 2, 3. All right. But again, it is so important to gift our children. Another reason is sense of security. Gifts can be comforting objects that provide emotional grounding. And as you think of all the gifts that we have done today, they tailor to just that comfort. I know that the kids like designer stuff. I know that they may like Roblox and all this other, fun entertainment stuff for them. But to me, it's truly the small things that count. They truly are. And so that's what we are doing. Putting gifts together that are going to definitely support our children, as well as give them a way to express themselves, comfort themselves, or maybe even comfort others. So I'm doing the same thing, taking the sides of the bag and pulling them underneath to secure. I think you'll be able to see this side a little better. And just straighten it out. Put the tape on the end and pull it around. Okay. Now, what I do like about the cello is that you can get it to stand up a bit sturdier. These bags, I'll tell you. Sorry, y'all. It is about that time. Have to I do need to take that call. But I greatly appreciate y'all joining me today. This is going to be our 4th gift of the day. And I'm just super excited. I thank you so much for all your love, all your support. Thank you for showing up with Queen Shebah today. So let's try our folding concept with the double colors. Let's do that. And I think I want to do it without tails. So let's see how many times it's going to let us fold. That's 1, that's 2, that's 3, that's 4, that's 5. The 6, not so much, but maybe if we cut this way. Let me get my purple so I can be ready. Okay, remember we're cutting like at 90 degrees, but we're keeping a bit of the middle, right? So that we can be able to gather um, and pull, right? So we're gonna see how this bow comes out because I usually do um, fold down about 6, 8, or 10 times. That may have been 6, but not a full 6. But again, creativity is just that. We know that this is going to be a bow, and it's going to be a multicolor bow. So it's going to be cute either way it go. Did that rhyme too? I just been rhyming today. I love it. So we're going to go a bit above our red pipe cleaner, and then we're going to take the red one off. Give it a tie. Let's take this one off. And let's see how heavy I made this bow on this bag. So let's pull apart and let's see what she's gonna look like. So I do from the inside, pull from the inside, then I pull from the outside. Now look at that. Okay, I guess we are gonna have a tail because that was too short. But again, creativity. Ooh, that's cute. All right, so we do have some little smaller tails that are popping out. So we're just gonna use them. We're gonna cut them. Over here with Queen Shebah, no bow is made the same, huh? But using the same techniques. I've just learned to not get caught up on if it's not looking, exactly the way I did it last time. But that is so stinking cute. That came out so cute. Go, Queen. And if it really bothers you that your colors may not be in the pattern that you like, you can play around with it. But I'm okay with just how it came out. Woo. So cute. So cute, ladies. So before we go, let's do our recap. This was gift number 4. So we are getting ready to leave. If you be so kind, you can start dropping those blue and purple hearts in the chat. We're going to conclude this live. It's been so good. It's been so good. And we got gift number 3. Gift number 3. Another pillow blanket cozy set. And allowing them to express themselves. Gift number 2. Another cozy with a pillow, bonnet, shower gel, shampoo, loofah, and a whole nail kit. And number 1, our laptop holder with journal, candy, and matching lip gloss, pencils included, and a pair of cozy socks. That's it, ladies. That's all I have for you today. But we have accomplished a lot, and I appreciate you being here on this journey of spreading positivity. Y'all remember, be good, be positive, not only to yourself, others too. Thanks for being here for me. I'm here for you. Queen Shebah. I'm out, y'all. Look, there go the things. They flew up here on the computer. The little ties to the bag. Bless it, Lord. I appreciate y'all so much. I'll see y'all again. Bye.